Oh, where's me? Oh, we're on. We're on. Good evening. Good evening, all. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Right. I want to show you guys what I'm doing right now, and this is going to help. This will help you when you're planning your projects. This is a very basic baseline program of work. So we have to do this to submit our F10, which is notification to the HSE for a project. It is baseline, it is rudimentary, it is very basic, but you'll get the gist of how important this is and how this document can help you on your projects. It's going to help the investor, it's going to help the tradesman, it helps the suppliers, and it just helps everybody that's involved. So it's a bit of a no-brainer to not have one. So what you can see there is, like I say, it's a real overarching program of works, and this is for a project of ours that starts tomorrow. And it's not me leaving it till last minute. So I just got it dropped on me now. So let me zoom in. So what we do, like I said, this is a really rudimentary version. So here we've got we're working on 3 properties, all in the same building. And they're going to be done in stages. So we've got property 1, followed by property 2, followed by property 3. And we worked out there's a bit of a 2-week overlap between the properties. That's the basic scheme, and that's our start date, overall start date, and overall finish date. So those 2 dates there are really key and really important in order for you to be able to plot your cash flow, your lending, your deliveries, your when you need to draw down your finance, when you need to get trades in. All them things that it's going to help you bring that property down within that period. It's also going to help you calculate your overall running costs, your overall overhead. So whatever you're paying you can plot. You know from them days and them durations, you know that how much wage you need to pay yourself to cover yourself off for that period. Coupled with insurance, council tax, all the running costs that comes with owning a property. So as you come across, you'll see these green bars, obviously, when work's going on, and then the reds for the weekends, or what we like to call float days. So if we start falling behind on a 5-day period, we can jump into the weekend just to catch up a little bit. So that comes across, and you can see it coming across week to week to week to week. And it is really basic, as I said. But what we would then do now is we break down into each of those weeks, and we would then we break this down into some detail. So property 1, okay, is going to start on the 1st. Oh, that's today, so I better make that red actually. That's just my red because that's today, bank holiday. So we're going to start on this project tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow? We're going to break that down onto another program, and then that we can break down into. We'll probably get the rip out started, and maybe the electrical survey done. So we know that in that first week, we'll know what skips we need. We know what materials we need on site. We know what sort of. Oh, look, I've got comments now. Look, I didn't know I could do this. How are we doing, Paul? I'll take that off again. Where was I now? Throw me. Yeah, so we're breaking that down now. So we're going to break that down from... Oh, go away. Wait a minute. Let me just close that. Close that. WhatsApp. Yeah, so we're going to close that. We're going to break that down from the Tuesday to the Friday, and we'll break that down into little sub-tasks now. So we'll probably get a rip out done. And within that first week, we're going to be we can organise our skips, our welfare. We know when it's needed on site and for how long. So when we get to the end of that week, we can then review it. And these are really key things to have in place. So we can then check our milestones, and we can check our progress against the programme. So it might be that we get to the end of September and we should have been in. So we're into 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be in our 5th week. And then the programs that sit beneath this one, we'll know, but by the end of that 5th week, we know where we should be. We know where we should be in terms of progress and spend, because we can plot our cash flow on here, we can plot our deliveries on here, we can plot skips come in, any building control visits, architectural visits, any of that stuff can all be plotted onto this program. And if you're able to do that on day 1, let me just zoom back out. That's easier. You might. I know it goes a bit blurry, but you'll see it. If you can see that, and then you've got your little sub-programs that will sit underneath these ones. You've got a reporting tool. You can say that property one's on target, property two's on target, right? What needs to be shifted, right? We're a week behind. What can we do to recover the week that we've just lost? Or in fact, are we a week in front? So what can we do if we're a week in front? We can draw some part of the later program forward. Hope that's helped. I just wanted to share what I was doing. And that's what I'm doing. That's the life of a builder. Day before he's due to start a project, lastminute.com. Love it. I'm normally a bit more organised than this, but the lads have done this once. It was on a format that my good lady was not happy with, so she made me redo it at 8 o'clock at night, just before we're due to start this project. So thanks, General. And I hope any questions, drop me a message. But I hope that's helped. Let me stop sharing that. Is that me done? Yeah, that's it. Okay, ciao.